We're going to talk about aspect ratio. For the past of shooting videos, I think almost all my years, I've been stuck with a particular aspect ratio, which is 16:9. And I think that is actually the industrial standard currently. I've been shooting almost everything in 16:9. And I think Lumix has actually changed my whole mindset. Lumix have actually taught me a lot of things about cinematography. Honestly, cinematography is not all about pointing cameras, shooting whatever you think you can shoot, but it's also about having to learn new things every now and then, having to experience new features. It's not all about always pointing cameras and making videos for you guys to watch. Sometimes it's also best I also learn from the particular gear that I'm shooting at. Of late, I've been uploading a lot of shots. So what actually happens is anytime I shoot a long form content, I prefer to also have a short form version of the same video for social media content, like my page. So if ever you following me on TikTok or IG, Instagram, you will notice that I've been posting a lot of shots. That is simply because I've realized that mostly when I post the video on YouTube, I need to also put like a short form on my social media, so at least it can give a reminder to people, or it can also let people know that, okay, there is a particular channel on YouTube that I need to check out. I need the full video of this shorter version. So it has been helping. It has been serving me great, honestly, and I'm not gonna lie about that. Since I've been shooting 16:9, I find it difficult. There seems to be a problem somehow. Here's the thing. Anytime I shoot in 16:9, I struggle to crop in the video for my social media pages, and that becomes a problem because assuming I shoot 16:9 and I publish it on TikTok, I will be very much zoomed in because the edges, that up and the down, is going to be cropped in simply because I'm shooting 16:9, and the 16:9 aspect ratio does not give me enough room to crop in. That is where 4:3 comes in place. Okay, I do know that this is an aspect ratio that has been there. It's not new. It has always been there, but my focus or my attention was never drawn to this particular aspect ratio. I started shooting 4:3 with the Lumix, and here's the thing. You guys do know that I do buy cameras, review them, and sell them. So currently I'm shooting on the Lumix, which is a Micro Four Third, the GH5 Mark II. I'm actually planning to switch to Sony. I just want to try something new. So of late, I've been making a few inquiries and researches. I've been thinking of moving to the FX30. But there is a problem. Once I switch, it's going to affect me because 4:3 aspect ratio is not on Sony or Canon cameras. It's just crazy. And I also did not know about this. I was very surprised when I found out. So I think with Sony, you do get 3:4, 3:6. I'm not sure, but then it is a bit smaller than the 4:3. I think only few cameras actually provide the 4:3 aspect ratio. If I'm not mistaken, it should be the Cinema lines. I've never tried a Cinema camera like the Red or Arri, so I don't know what aspect ratios they offer, but I believe the 4:3 might be in those Cinema cameras. So here having the Panasonic camera right now shooting at me, and I do know that it's not only the GH5 Mark II. G9 also got that, the original GH5 got that, and I think the GH5S also got that. I think so. And I think when you go to the full frame line, you also get that, like the S5, S1, you also get the 4:3 aspect ratio. I pretty much love this. The 4:3 aspect ratio. Honestly, I don't want to lie. Since I started, I tried it once, and from the results that I got, I've been loving this particular aspect ratio since then. So here's the thing. With the 4:3 aspect ratio, I do have the ability to crop in vertically for social media content without having to lose or zoom in too much compared to shooting 16:9. So with 16:9, it zooms me, very in, and I have to, sometimes you can actually see only my head in frame, which is not ideal. Sometimes you need to get a bit of, edge up, and the cropping must make sense. And that is why I always shoot 4:3. So if you're someone that you normally prefer to shoot long form content on YouTube and also want to have the same footage on your social media pages, then I think the best aspect ratio to shoot in is 4:3. But there is a problem when you shoot 4:3 in the Lumix cameras, and I think I should mention this just so you guys will be aware of. Anytime you shoot 4:3 aspect ratio on the Micro Four Third camera, which means you shooting open gate, and that is 6K. The major problem about that is you'll be filling your card massively. So now I'm shooting 6K open gate, and that is a massive file. So right now, I'm not sure the capacity that I'll be occupying, but I believe after I finish with this whole video, I should be looking roughly around 15 gig or 20 gig of space in the memory card. And that is just crazy because this Panasonic cameras allows me to shoot 4:3 only in 6K anamorphic mode. And I think that is the problem I'm facing right now. I wish maybe as time goes on, they might be able to implement open gates in maybe 4K. That would be fair. At least I won't be occupying much capacity as now. So currently, it is okay as long as, I think if you have a bigger space storage, then I think you should be fine. But if you have a smaller storage, then that will be a problem because 6K is a massive file. And even when I'm editing it on the computer, it's another problem. The computer screams. So sometimes I need to load it up, re-export it, save it down, decrease the resolution to maybe 4K or 1080, then start the editing. It's a whole lot of struggle. But I love the fact that I do have the ability to get, the vertical content for social media. And even if I want to go 16:9, I can still stretch this particular video and still get, the 16:9 for YouTube. But I actually prefer to keep my YouTube videos 4:3. Because why not? I just love it. So yeah, that is just a little tip. That is just the main reason why I've been shooting 4:3 lately. If you guys have been seeing, majority of my videos these days, they come with the blacks on the edges and all that, simply because it is a 4:3 aspect ratio. Calm down, man. Simply because it is a 4:3 aspect ratio. So yes, guys, that is it for today. I hope you guys have, learned something today. If you have any questions based on this whole 4:3 aspect ratio, 16:9 and all that, drop it in the comment section. I'll be more than willing to answer all that. So thank you very much for coming. Do not forget, hit on the subscribe button, like this video as well. And I guess I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe. Peace.